Right.
Are we live?
That's a good question. I can tell in a few minutes. We're connecting, mostly. We do appear to be live on YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
And Twitch just arrived too.
Hello, Twitch. And I'll just check my inventory for a book.
You do that, and I'll update the description of the stream. Odd, usually people are already here. How rude of them.
Narcotic herbology. Shall I go for that one?
Sounds like a thrilling book. Are you sure that's what we want to go with?
I don't know.
Well, it's your book, so go with whatever you want.
Oh, my alchemy's just increased. Let's have a quick look and see how...
Oh, I can already see how interesting that book is. It's got facts
it's
in
not
it
very...
and numbers.
Here we go. So, the use of herbs, beverages and animal products to alter the state of the mind is referred to throughout recorded history, and is perhaps as old as eating itself. In his magnum opus, The Wild Elves, Kirjo Chorvak quotes John Hain Fair of the First Era to the Second Era as one of the very few Aeliads to speak freely on his people and religion, who wrote, "The nature of the Aeliad tribes is multi-hued, their personalities often wildly different from their neighbouring tribes, and their traditions not indistinguishable. Fairy nature of Aleidic Posey, page 8-9 of the University of Gwynplaine Press, Second Era, year 12. Fairy refers to Iliad initiation rites for adulthood, which many lines of archaeological and written evidence suggest involved mind-altering alchemical preparations. In the province of Skyrim, alcoholic beverages, notwithstanding moon sugar and its derivative, skooma, have become the most widely and frequently used illicit preparations, and have emerged as some of the most addictive. These particular narcotics have been used for millennia throughout Tamriel, and their alchemical properties are well established. The effects of skooma are often described as a bout of euphoria followed by protracted lethargy. However, safe alchemical preparations to mimic the former do not result in either addiction or overdose. This suggests that even in the most carefully distilled skooma preparations contain a toxin of some form, which is fundamentally inseparable from the narcotic. Perhaps these effects even arise from the activities of a single compound. Skooma and moon sugar have been used historically in Elsewhere and Morrowind, to the extent that some Khajiit populations have become resistant to its lethargic effects. However, I've never met a cat that wasn't lethargic in some way or other. However, those in Skyrim remain vulnerable, with the efflux of large populations of Morrowind's population... with the efflux of large proportions of Morrowind's population into neighbouring provinces following the 4th Era, Year 5 eruption of Red Mountain. The culture surrounding the negligent use of moon sugar and skooma has reached populations, Khajiit and otherwise, susceptible to their most deleterious effects. In a similar vein, the robust and adaptable Argonian metabolism shows resistance to the negative effects of skooma to develop in a Mithridatic fashion. Two demographics have emerged as the most vulnerable to addiction, the impoverished and the beast races. Are the beast races naturally vulnerable to addiction despite or as a result of resistance to lethargic effects? Or is it because Khajiit and Argonians are on average much poorer than other groups, and we have a doubling down of that economic quotient? that skooma addiction in Skyrim has now permeated all races and social classes, and occurs at similar rates in impoverished Nord populations, as impoverished Argonian and Khajiit populations would suggest the latter. That the beast races are not predisposed in any way other than being poor, that they make up the majority of addicts only because they are the majority of the impoverished, and the problem is social. This is further evidenced by the seminal work of Julian Fannis using skeevers with access to 2 water troughs, one of pure water, one laced with purified flavourless moon sugar extract. Invariably, the animal prefers the laced water, drinking it until an inevitable overdose. However, the pens used to house the rodents were devoid of all but the troughs, and each animal, usually profoundly social, was alone. In my own studies, however, where skeevers were kept in groups and in enriched environments, the lace trough is in fact fully avoided and the animals live normal lives. More importantly, animals from initially empty environments began to avoid laced water when moved into enriched pens with other skeevers. The alchemical effects of skooma can be easily counteracted using antagonistic potions of healing and potions of cure poison, all widely available and easily prepared. Skooma addiction, however, cannot be alchemically nor magically cured, but instead requires a careful program of social reintegration and recreation. The intolerance towards and exclusion of skooma addicts only perpetuates the problem. Oh, there we go.
How utterly dry. I could have thrown this in a text-to-speech program and it would have been the exact same result. Sorry, that might have been a bit mean, but say hello to Babom.
Hello, Babom.
Alfie.
Hello, Alfie.
Vladdy.
Hello, Vladdy.
Potato.
Hello, Potato.
Jim Hon.
Hello, Jim Hon.
And Bernie Bear.
And hello, Bernie Bear.
Who says hello, mere person in chat and you. And then they said it again, just on YouTube, just to be sure to spell also, you know.
Hello, Belorso.
I think they're the same person. I'm pretty sure they're the same person.
Who?
Bernie
Belorso.
Bear and Bell also.
Oh, I didn't think so.
Are you sure? Because they said the exact same thing.
No, Bernie's a different person to Belorso, although I believe they are both German.
Fine. Anyway, Babon points out that this stream is already a lot more popular than Midnesty, which isn't a big surprise. I'm just the warm-up act.
Yeah, I'm sorry I called you the warm-up act. I'm tripping over my words today. But anyway, right. So, we were entering the Temple of the Greybeards, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
Yes, if I remember correctly. So now we'll have an exposition dump, so say goodbye to chat for a few minutes. Because they'll be talking with you.
Right. Hi, Hrothgar.
I'm pretty sure somebody has a problem with you pronouncing it that way.
Hrothgar. Isn't it you? Oh.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Do we need
have
to
you
go...
dropped off the supplies in the box?
Yeah, didn't I do that last time? Right, should we talk to the guy first?
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
The turning of the age? Okay. I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Unrelenting force. That one. What do I do? Just... I forget. Click it?
Yeah. That was the wrong one.
That was the wrong one. Now what do I do?
Just press escape.
Escape.
And now press...
Oh, okay. And now what?
What's the shout button again? Yeah, press the buckle before.
I can't remember how to do this.
Middle mouse button?
Strike us with the power of your voice.
No.
Why? No, don't stab him or axe him.
Yeah, that's why I turned away.
Try
Do not
Y.
be afraid. Your shout will not
Definitely
harm us.
Y.
No, Y doesn't work.
Oh. X?
X. No.
Z?
Strike us with the power of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Because it was a quest. Because you called me, you fool.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
And what is my destiny?
That is for you to discover.
Oh, thanks.
We can show you the way, but not your destination.
So you can tell me which way to go, but you can't tell me what's there when I get there.
That's so you can justify eating all those things on the way there.
Yeah. Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice.
You got weird eyes.
We stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Okay, and I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Okay, you mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I bet you're happy I'm a cat, huh? I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path?
Oh yeah, me, I do. Yeah.
That remains to be seen.
I am disciplined
Without
and
training,
temperate.
You have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Row. What do I do? Look at it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You learn a new word like a master.
Yeah.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Okay.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Right.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Alright, where are the targets?
Losa!
Ah!
Force roll!
I got one of them.
Well done. Again. Losa! Fus! Use both words, if you can.
Huh? What? How do I do that?
Use both Fus and Ro. Together they will make the shout
I think you're holding the button. No.
Ah, mash it. Okay.
Or mash it.
Mash my words. Alright, did it. Shouted 2 words.
Learn quickly.
On a side note, your bar up there is glowing. That means your shout power is charging.
Oh, I only got 1 foos.
Use both
Again,
foos and
shout
roll.
power up a bar
Together
there.
they will make the shout more powerful.
I don't understand the shout power bar thing.
Use both words if you can.
You see those glowing white things? When they're moving up there, it means you can't shout.
No, don't get it.
Use both words if you can.
Try holding instead of mashing.
Okay. Oh, I just did. Oh, yeah, I did both words.
Impressive.
So, yeah, okay.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Which one's Master Bori? Ah, that one. Okay. I didn't even raid the things.
You'll be spending a lot of time here, so don't...
Oh, will I? I thought you'd never done this quest, mate.
I've done it, of course. How else would I know that it's awful?
Alright, following the guy.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold.
The place these people live in must have an
hear
awful
the word
graffiti
within
problem.
yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Okay.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold.
Wold. Tell me about Wold. Okay, I got it.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? Rex! Wolf! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Is this really the Z thing again?
Rex! Is this your best effort? Again.
You might want to walk forward too.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Rex! Try it again. Breath and focus.
Lydia? Lydia? Yeah.
Sal?
Yeah?
There's another slight issue.
What?
You might also want to change your shout.
Oh, how do I do that then?
You press escape because it's not in that menu. You click tab. You go to magic. And then you look for the shout thing.
Okay. And then favourite that. Then
And click on
go
it.
to...
No, click
oh,
on
just
it.
click on it, okay. Alright, you're going to open this gate?
Rex!
What? Yeah. Okay. Now I've got to speak to this guy again.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is Astonishing.
Yeah, I've got chat to help.
I've heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it, just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial.
Okay.
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
That means I've got to use that, haven't I, as my weapon. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt. The appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Is there more you can tell me?
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it.
Okay, I'll get that.
Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Why are the shouts in dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn
Just
it
let them do it.
effort.
You're busy talking.
Okay.
You'll be fine. I don't know how come they're now attacked by bandits.
I've no idea. What I want to know, are there only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
So please ignore the Lydia having a bit of a party with her friends. Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
I see. What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Yeah, I'll try and follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Okie dokie. And tell me about... No, has he already told me about the greybeards?
I don't know.
Oh, alright, tell me about the greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Okay, I shall...
Why don't the others talk, though?
Yeah, why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Okay. What now? Where's the one that says, well, let's just get on with it?
That would be Tab.
Okay.
He has
Breath
given you a
and
quest.
focus.
Check your quest
Right.
log.
Shall do, but first
Now,
of all,
in the meantime...
these are hired thugs.
Oh. How weird that they can just waltz in, but I guess Potato was right. Now, to quickly catch up on chat,
Yeah.
but Bomb pointed out that I'm apparently reaching a new low here by being so far behind on chat, but let me point out that while Sal's talking to people, you're all being pushed into the second fiddle closet. Anyway, it turns out that Bernie Bear and Bell Orso are actually the same person.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Ah.
Interesting.
I've got your
But then
back.
again, so's If13 and Babom. Also, Babom is helpfully pointing out that Riften is your Rimworld, and your Oxygen not included, and your urban empire of Skyrim.
How can I serve you,
He's
my
salty
thane?
that you're not going to Riften, I guess. And Jim Hon is impressed that you're finally with the Greybeards. It only took 16 streams to get here. Well, 15 streams and a failed potato stream in between.
Let's just see. Oh, Lydia's quite full as well, actually.
People are wondering what your level is.
Oops.
You're supposed to be at level 3 when you get here. And, well, now that begs the question, what level are you now?
Dunno. What did I just give Lydia again?
I don't know. I'm not
I mean, that's...
taking care of that. Then people are talking a lot about what was happening at the time we were doing something, like holding down the button to shout more than one word and the power bar at the top.
Yeah, I didn't get the power bar thing.
Potato helpfully points out that this is the most boring part of the game.
Ah. Look after... Let's see, if I give one of these to Lydia, she might wear it. I think I want to wear that one and that ring. Magica. If I give that to Lydia, she's going to wear it, isn't she?
She is, but it's useless to her.
I know.
Babom doesn't like this quest, at least past this stage, because it'll be a lot of running across the continent, which is a bit dull. Especially
Let's
if you're
get going,
doing a
then.
no fast travel run.
Hang on a second. I
Oh, you're
need
already overloaded again.
I need to drop some stuff. I think I'll drop one of these.
But
Hang
it's
on.
enchanted.
Yeah, but I've got 2 enchantments with the same thing, see?
Couldn't you try walking in and looking for a disenchanter? And
I'll
then you
drop
could-
that steel mace.
Alright. Jim Hon jokes that you're now banished from shouting at your elders. And Babom loves it when the guards ask you to stop shouting. It's apparently the best guard line in the game. Alfie's surprised that you were suddenly ambushed by hired thugs. This was supposed to be a safe zone. And Jim Hon says that you shouted too much and now you're wanted. And then early on, before it was revealed what they were, Potato guessed that it could be bounty hunters, and he was right. So, good on you. We'd give you a participation trophy or something. It's more than the other guys are getting. But we don't have one.
Okay. Right, so... What now?
And Alfie says that Arngir is voiced by Christopher Plummer, so he could ask Sal to sing Sound of Music. Sal, who was Christopher Plummer?
Don't remember.
Okay. But, you know, Sound of Music could be sung. If I'd know what that would be, too. I'm awful at this.
Alright, so...
You were supposed to look at your quest book.
Oh, quest book. Journal.
There you go. Random fetch quest. You should probably see where that is on the map.
Okay.
Of course.
Somewhere else.
To, I assume, Bomb's delight, it'll be in the complete opposite direction to Riften.
Well, we don't have to just do one quest at once. Okay, so we're there.
No, we're not. We're a bit more
south.
south.
Yeah. How do I get rid of that then?
You just click on the map. Not on the icon, on the map.
Okay. So we are where?
Big mountain in the middle.
Here.
Blinking arrow.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, so we're there. And so I think we shall leave this place. Oh look. Witch Mist Grove.
There was that wedding ring thing for which you just paid money for.
Right. So I can now leave the Greybeards, yeah? Do we want to have a little explore around here?
Sure, although I doubt that you'll get far up there.
Well, we can have a look and see what's up here.
Their leader, Parthenax, is breathing down the mountain, and thus you can't really walk through there.
Ah. Yeah.
I warned you. Oh no, Jim Horn is leaving.
Oh, bye, Jim.
He has to go to a meeting, and he can't come back, which sounds ominous.
What's in here? Oh, Skyrim. Apparently.
We'll just walk through there. You're now on top of the tower. Good job.
Ah. Very nice.
And Alfie says, in regards to the earlier points, that Christopher Plummer was the dad in Sound of Music. He sang the Edelweiss solo. You are up on a mountain rather than a hill, but, you know.
Right, let's get back down.
Babom says, no exploring, just drifting.
Patience, Babom. We will get there. So, those hired thugs, explain that to me again. Why did we have hired thugs?
I don't know. Have you read the thing?
What thing?
The bounty letter that they had on them.
No. Did I pick up a bounty letter?
Well, yeah. Otherwise, how would we know that they're hired thugs?
Because they said hired thugs when I hovered over them.
Touché.
So would it be this contract?
I guess so.
Koznak. Here is the agreed upon amount. I expect you to faithfully carry out my request to teach a lesson to the thief Rar. You need not kill her, but I have no qualms about it if you deem it necessary. Who's Koznak?
I don't know, but I guess you stole from him, which isn't a big surprise.
Hey,
You have stolen from virtually anybody you met.
No, I only took the things that they were happy for me to take.
Well, they didn't seem very happy about the things you took in Windhelm and Markarth.
Why is my carry weight 246 of 355, but I couldn't carry those things down there?
Probably because they're all 20 each. Yeah, Potato says maybe it's that 2 gold bounty you had. Oh.
What?
Bunny Bear wanted you to jump when you were up on that tower. And Alfie says the mountain is alive with the sound of roar shouts.
Indeed.
He says jokes work better when you don't have to explain them. Yeah, sorry for being really awful to work with in regards to jokes. See, those weigh 35.
We shall drop one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, should be able to...
Benny Bear
Look,
is
see,
wondering...
now I can't walk again. So I'll pick those up and I'll drop one of the things that... What was it?
Well,
steel armour?
Yeah, steel armour because that had 35.
Yeah. Okay.
Benny Bear is wondering, though, because that was a lot of bandits for just a bottle.
Yeah, because that's it. I've stolen a bottle. And that's it.
This is scripted quests that only happens after you've done the Hyhorothka thing. I don't know. Alfie wonders if Konag, however you pronounce his name, is member of the Companions? Well, that might be an interesting thought. I mean, you are a companion.
Uh-huh.
And it's the other thing that I never did, so it's no wonder that I have no idea what this quest is about. But Bomb does think it is a quest too. The spotted cow has arrived and says that you should have a good moo. A good
Hello, spotted cow.
Mood? You have to finish your words. You can't just make random noises just because you want to be a cow. I'm already off to a good start. I'm questioning the life choices of our stream chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop
Yes?
pushing life choices in the stream chat.
Maybe. I'll think about it. These guys have a lot of pots.
They do, and not a lot of things of value.
Yeah.
And not a lot of
they're
things that
hobos living on top of a mountain.
They're monks, not hobos.
They look like hobos. Monks are usually groomed better. And they've got a bell tower.
Yeah, hobos don't usually have a bell tower. They've got a lot of books they won't allow me to take.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll be your friends as soon as you've blown their horn or something.
Well, we shall get round to that in due course. What's that? Oh, it's just mushrooms.
Wow, how rude.
What?
Bernie Bear is roaring at the cow, I guess.
Why does that guy keep a skull by the side of his bed? It's like, this guy keeps some mushrooms, you know, midnight snacks and things. That guy keeps a skull. Okay, well,
I
we're
guess
not
it's a nice decorative item to him. And again, have you seen what Arniel Gain has in his office at the college?
Well, I get, you know, he's a wizard. He's going to need, like, wizardry things in there.
I doubt that Scala's necessarily a wizardy thing. It's a general thing. People generally have to have skulls.
Okay, right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the courtyard. Wrong way.
We appear to be having a situation in chat right now, which the bear is trying to eat the cow.
I see.
Well, technically speaking, you can't. It's all hidden behind a text barrier.
Alright, so... Well, we might end up in Riften earlier than we thought.
Alternatively, you could go the straight way and just use drop zone down the mountain.
Well, I thought, let's see, what have we got around here? The Valthium Towers?
No.
Right, so I've got to stay away from there.
What? No. I mean, you don't necessarily have them around you. For all of these things that are to the left of
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
Ivarstedt.
had to drop down the mountain, which I assume...
barrow. I've got a quest to do something in the barrow,
there was
haven't
that
I?
ghost thing that people were complaining about.
What were they complaining about?
Ghosts.
What about them?
They're there. And that was what people were complaining about.
Right, yeah. Shroud Hearth Barrow. Let's just have a look at that in my journal. I'm guessing it's one of the miscellaneous, was it? Yes. Should we go do that?
Sure.
I need to sell some stuff though first.
Potato wonders what he would miss if he were to go make himself soup.
Probably not much. I'm just going to make my way down the hill. And there's probably wolves and bandits and things as we're heading down the hill.
And that troll from earlier.
Oh yeah, maybe the troll's not stuck anymore.
Well, that would be bad. Anyway, say hello to Deadlock.
Hello, Deadlock.
And he points out that the skull is just a fancy chamber pot.
But wouldn't it leak? Because, like, eyes?
Yeah. You can't just, stop that with a few tissues in the eye sockets, plus that ruins the look of the skull.
Did look a bit yellowy, though.
Oh, no. God, no. The worst part
really
is
upset.
Apparently Vladdy says that his toilet is like that too.
Lydia's stuck on a step. Come on, Lydia.
But it looks like she's walking against the wind because the wind is so strong.
Yeah. So I'll make my way down to Ivarstedt, and we'll see if we can sell some stuff.
I don't think they have a general shop. The next big shops would be Windhelm, from which you're banned, Whiterun, which would require you to walk around the mountain, and Riften.
Okay.
Which would require you to walk through bear-infested countries.
Are bears still a problem for me?
I don't know. Lydia seemed to handle thugs quite well.
Yeah, I'd have helped out there, except I was somewhat distracted. What's down the mountain?
Whiterun, for the most part. And a bit of a drop.
Whoa!
Ooh, Lydia is already running off. Oh, I thought she would go first for that. But Bomb likes your nice dwarven axe.
Oh, thank you. I found it.
I'm sure you did. You stole it.
No, it was... Actually, I might have killed somebody for it.
And the spotted cow points out that it's pink spots on a yellow base, which if I may add, sounds concerning on a health perspective.
Spots on a yellow base.
Is that like a mascot of something?
I'm just trying to remember if that's a particular...
Don't tell me there actually is a cow with pink spots and a yellow base. I mean, I can suspend my disbelief for a purple cow with white spots. No, hold on. A white cow with purple spots.
I'm looking for that troll.
No. Pretty sure it was a white cow with purple spots. No. It was a purple cow with white spots. Anyway, the milker cow, that I can work with, but not a pink cow. And Alfie...
I found the troll.
Lydia did the deed, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I was the one shooting at it.
Yeah, and then you decided to waddle by.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I figured that we weren't really getting anywhere.
As I was trying to say, Alfie points out in response to Potato's question what he'd miss if he were to leave and make soup. Alfie just returned from making tea and he comes back to me talking about toilets, so his guess is as good as... His guess? No. I've got two people here. How do I organise the sentence so it does make sense?
Well, you are the language expert, mate.
Too late for that. Bless you. And
I was about to say, I'm just about to sneeze.
Vladdy apparently needs a zero gravity system for something to work. I guess this was the toilet, but I'm not sure where the gravity thing comes in there, but alright. Bunny Bear points out that bears are no problem at all. Just give them honey and belly rubs and everything will be fine. I'd still rather not touch an actual bear. They sound scary.
What am I getting stuck on?
And Bunny Bear also recommends the cow to see a doctor about that. Also, Bunny Bear is delighted that I referenced Milka, which is nice, but a bit overpriced in regards of chocolate. Alfie wants chat to own up. How many of the people who played this game have shouted their companion off the mountain when they got their powers? Oh, that's right. We went up this mountain to get these powers to shout the cow of your balcony.
Oh, do you think it'll work?
I don't know. I'm worried that it's too fat and get stuck in the bars. Don't worry, the cow we're talking about is not pink plotted with the yellow base. So it's not you, I guess.
Yeah, there's no spots on the cow on my balcony.
Potato points out that with all the things you're eating and drinking, he's sure you're glad that there isn't actually a toilet function in the game. Is
this the path?
And I'm not going to read out the exact details of Sal or peeing herself. That potato.
I'm a cat. I can go anywhere.
Oh, please don't talk about that. And now we seemingly got into a discussion which bears are better, like pandas, koalas, Russian bears, German bears. I don't want to get involved in that. I might be biased against bears. I don't think we have any German bears left that don't live in captivity. Didn't we just very recently shoot our last brown bear? Unfortunately, I mean. Oh no.
What?
Apparently Potato caused this. Alfie found a mod for Skyrim called Immersive Poop. I don't want to think about that. Why would you Google this? Don't you have better things to do? Are you still on the path?
I think so. I'm hoping so.
This doesn't look like the path.
Well, there's some stairs.
It just looks like you fell off the mountain and you're slowly scratching down its side.
It's a path. I don't know whether it's the path.
Alright, fine.
Oh yeah, been here before, look.
Oh, now it looks more reasonable. Potato wants me to add that mod to the game now. No.
Alright, I want to find this guy and say that I dropped off his things as well.
I'm not sure if Iverstead actually has a shop. Also, say hello to Setcover.
Hello, Subcover. Did I say your name right?
Probably not. Then again, I'm not sure how to pronounce it either.
Right, where's the guy who... I had a guy, I needed to tell him that I had...
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't like Iverstead. It's bear country. And Alfie points out that there, according to him at least, there are no better things than listening to the Sal and Mir show. Well, if there aren't, why did you go wandering off googling immersive pooping?
Whoa!
Dragonborn.
Yes, I am Dragonborn. I'm tempted to go. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me? Oh, never.
No idea. Yeah,
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
That was a bit rude of them. Do you have time for a little riddle in between?
Oops. I might have set a lot of people on fire.
Don't try to set the guard here on fire, because if you do, you'll have to run to Whiterun.
Kill you! Your kind has no place here. Don't do that.
Careful with that fire.
Careful with that fire, somebody said.
You should be.
Can I get that arrow?
You can't get that arrow. It might look
Yes,
entirely... Oh, you can. Okay, never mind then.
Alright, so the guards didn't seem to mind that, you know, we had a little accident with some fire there. Oh, did you see the fish jump?
Yeah, that's normal. Those bear a very rare ingredient
This is
here.
heavy. Huh? What? What's a very rare ingredient?
The things those fish carry. But
Fish.
don't bother with it now. It's interesting if you're going with alchemy, but you're currently not. You're currently overloaded, and I doubt that in your current state you'd be able to catch a jumping fish.
Yeah, I need to drop some stuff.
I will. Good to see you again.
You're the guy.
How'd that delivery go?
I delivered the supplies.
Quite a climb, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Anyway,
but you know, I'm a cat.
Much
It's fine.
appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Thank you.
The
Yeah,
bomb assumes
Thanks
that
again
I
for the
don't
labor.
like bear country. And that is actually true. I don't really like anything that's bear, especially skin. So if the country doesn't cover up, I'll guess I'm not going to talk with it. But Babom likes this quest line. I'm not sure if he's talking about the cultists or the ghost in the thing.
Let's have a look at one of those cultists. Orders to a cultist. Let's see what this says. Travel to Solstheim. Read the cultist's orders. Okay. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Raror before she reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. There's people out to kill me. I was just a random cat before. Walking around, eating things.
Well, to be fair, you were a fairly, big nuisance for about 15 streams. So, not just a random cat, a very annoying random cat. Also, that cover is wondering why the chat is coming up so slowly. I'm not entirely sure. It seems to be at a normal pace here. If you're wondering why I'm so slow at reading this out, it's because Sal's busy doing other things and I can't just constantly throw chat at her. That would be confusing. Not necessarily to us, or me, but maybe to her, because she's busy trying to fend off some weird cultists trying to stab her eyeball.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to ask her questions like, which do you think is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
They're both the same weight, but one is much bigger.
Don't be silly, it's clearly a kilogram of steel.
Let's see if I can sell some of this stuff in the inn. I doubt it. I don't think I've got any food on me.
Welcome to the
People seem very happy with that question Potato asked.
Just let me know.
That was the kilogram of steel, a kilogram of feathers question. Also steel spelled
We
with
don't
2 E.
need a room, maybe a drink. You name it. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
So sorry, Mira, I missed those last few things you said because the guy was talking.
Yeah, I was just correcting somebody's spelling, and I didn't want to do it that loudly because I know you disapprove of me, being mean to chat.
Oh, look, I've got things like goat's legs. I could have...
Nice.
Some salmon meat. I was going to cook this stuff up and then sell it, but... Yeah.
You're a bit heavy.
Yeah.
Sitkava is wondering if you're playing this online, while in theory we do have the capability to do so through a mod that's installed. It's currently only Sal who's playing.
It's a long way down.
I'm just sitting there in the background and reading chat to her, and providing witty commentary on what she's doing wrong.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune...
I think we're going to have to set it, Mia, so that you're actually hearing what I'm hearing.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
No, because you keep talking over the people.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, right, I couldn't carry that. What was the last thing I picked up? They're not saying anything important, but I can't hear... What was the last thing I picked up?
Probably not that, but you can just sort by weight.
Down at any time.
Sorry, all these people just keep on coming and saying random things to me.
Sorry. Maybe if you wouldn't stand in the middle of the road, they wouldn't feel inclined to constantly talk with you.
Watch
Oh, right.
the skies, traveler.
Yeah, I'll watch the skies. I tell you what, mate, if you keep an eye on my screen while you're talking, if you see any words come up. Right, okay. That wasn't a smithy or anything, was it? No. Okay. Right, well, we're going to have to make the first port of call a shop somewhere, so let's have a look on the map.
Again, next shop would either be in Whiterun, Riverwood, or Riften.
Helgen's all burned down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't go to Windhelm anymore. What's the quest by Windhelm? Oh, that one.
That one. Okay.
I wouldn't bother with that for a while. Also, early on, somebody was really happy that you noticed the jumping fish, just so you can steal them. Also, there was a comment about birds, but I'm not sure what that was about, and Alfie's wondering if the barmaid, that, you know, the tavern you were just in, had an imaginary broom.
I did notice that she was doing something very strange. Okay, I give in. We're going to go to Riften, because we're not far away, and since as I've been I've got loads of quests to do around there, but hey, alright, why not?
Oh, but Bernie wanted him to dream on. With him, I mean Babom, who's excited about Riften.
Yeah, Babom's been very excited about Riften.
And in the nicest way possible.
Proof of their ignorance.
Sorry, guards were talking to me again.
In the nicest way possible, Bernie is pointing out that you have the memory of a goldfish and no focus at all.
I'm a cat.
Yeah, that's what Alfie was saying. You're role-playing a cat-like character. Oh, look, a shiny.
A fluttery thing.
And Vladdy would like it to be
things,
at least another 20 streams before you get to Riften.
Well, I've got to get there yet. There was a crossroads round here somewhere. Did the music just change? Did I just hear scary music?
I don't know.
Well, no, you wouldn't, because you're not hearing me.
I know, I'm hearing you in the past.
What's that? Or is that where I've just come from? Have I just turned myself around? I just turned myself around, it's fine. Where's the road?
You're standing on it.
Yeah, but there should be a fork in the road. Is that the fork in the road? Yeah. So Riften should be this way. Windhelm and Riften. Okay, so we've not been down here before. So there might be things. Well,
during the third stream, Babom wanted you to go to Riften, and between then and now, you went to every other major city except Riften.
Not by choice, I have to point out.
Yeah, she wouldn't have visited Markarth if she wouldn't have gotten drunk. A random guy in the woods, that's completely normal.
Oh, that troll's big and bad. Sorry, Lydia.
I would turn around so you can run better.
Wow. Okay.
I did warn you.
Where's the guy?
Standing to the right.
Hey, guy. Hello.
Once Mai got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared.
Yeah, I have these problems myself. I know how it is.
Mai once walked to High Hrothgar. So many steps, he lost count.
Me and you, we should trade stories, because, like, I have these kinds of things. They happen to me too. Oh, now I'm stuck on this side of the wall. So, what's...
Now here's a question.
Uh-huh.
You have a thing for J'zargo, but not for Meek.
Well, Meek doesn't... He looked friendly. He looked like a cat worth like having a chat with. But he also didn't look like he was going to hang around.
Well, that's a shame, because Alfie
What's
loves
that?
Meek. I don't know.
Just a random rock formation. Oh, was he worth talking to?
No, he doesn't have actual dialogue. He'll just, deliver some quips.
Ah. So we might bump into him again in the future.
Of course.
What's that way? Oh, there's a person.
There is a sign.
Riften. Okay, so that way's Riften. What's that way? Windhelm. We've got to stay away from Windhelm for a bit, haven't we? Hello?
I may have roots in Cyrodiil, but Skyrim's as much my home as any Nords.
Okay.
We had a little argument going on in chat in which Bernie pointed out that cats are usually more focused than that.
Oh! Is that a wolf?
Yeah, it is.
Toast wolf. Oops. My fire was not as effective. What's happened to my fire? It used to be more effective than that.
You're entering more high-level country?
Oh, okay.
And you might want to start getting more high-level skill spells? Or do I know?
Let's have a look what I've got in my magic. So... Prepare for adventure. Huh. I don't remember getting this. So, Firebolt. 25 points. What's this? 8 points per second. 25 points. I've got to mash that one though, haven't I?
Yeah, you do. So, I guess until you get something proper like Fireball, stick with flames.
I could get my conjuring up by conjuring a flame atronach.
That sounds like a good idea, actually. In the meantime, Alfie's cat can distract itself while just washing. Sitting there with its leg up in the air and then the tongue hanging out while looking out at something else that isn't necessarily there.
Right, I'm gonna... No, I won't unfavourite flames, just because. But what I'm gonna do is change my thing. Yeah, I want to change this one. How do I do this? I've got to ungroup it first to clear it. Yes. Now, what do I then do? I forget.
You press space.
Don't I do it from here?
All that.
So, where's my axe gone?
Did you drop it?
No, I've just unfavorited it. It would appear.
Oh. Well, you're not holding it in your hand anymore.
There it is.
It's unfavourite.
Weird. Not that. That. Okay. So now...
Now put the axe in your hand. Wrong hand. And the Conjure Flame Matronarch in the right hand.
No, left hand.
Yeah. Right click, left hand.
Yeah, I know.
And then you press
Crazily.
1?
Mm-hmm. No. No, that's not what we do, and I don't know how I get rid of that now.
You press 1 again?
No.
Oh, this is confusing.
We had this problem before where I ended up with a 1 stuck there, and I had to... It was only because I...
Now press 1.
No, you don't press 1 at all. You have to click on it down there. But I think that is now going to cause a problem. No. I think I'm going to have to unfavourite that. Oh no, that's worked, but it won't be on my... Yeah, it's... I can't return to my group anymore. And I don't know if I can.
What happens if you press F on it? Hold on. We had to do this step by step. Now put that in your... Click down on 1.
That's not how it's done, though.
Oh. It is, because the Dwarven War Axe is already in 1.
Telling you, it's not how we've done it before. Because it was just hover, click down there, and it was press F and it's done. In some of those... some order like that. Let's try and get sparks. What does sparks do?
Shoots electricity.
Alright, let's try... No, I'm going to have to wiki this later. But damn it, that means I've now lost my thing. So I can't switch between weapons.
When was the last autosave?
I don't know. Let's load it. There's I don't know whether it's a bug. So it was when I came out of the inn. Was that before or after the cultists?
That was after the cultists.
Okay.
You basically waddled out, had a troll attack you.
Yeah.
Met Meek and a farmer. And then we did all this wrong.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to stick with what I've got. And I shall wiki that off camera. Because it's dead easy. It's really easy. But if you press the wrong thing, then you can lock it out.
No.
There was an interesting butterfly here. Woohoo. Got it. Okay.
But Bomber's happy because just when you're slowly inching your way towards Riften, his Wi-Fi breaks.
Oh dear.
And to finally settle the issue, Bernie points out that 1 kilogram of feathers is heavier than 1 kilogram of steel because you also have to carry the weight of what I did to those birds. I don't know. I don't think feathering a kilogram of birds is that bad.
What was it? A kilogram of birds or a kilogram of what?
Feathers.
A kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of what?
Steel. It's an old joke that I apparently ruined.
Wouldn't It's not a joke I've ever heard before. Wouldn't the weight of the blast furnace to make the steel also?
Well, you don't carry the blast furnace around with you, do you?
Hello?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
Buddy, that's the wrong way. Oh, in the meantime, people found out that you're level 16.
Ah. Okay, this time we are going to face a bear. Rather than a troll.
How would you know?
I've just seen it up ahead.
Oh, okay.
Someone's
Please
having trouble.
look away, Bernie.
Oh. Seems the guards have dealt with it.
I'm a true Nord. Simple. That.
Don't mind me.
That was the right way. Just carry...
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Okay.
Did she notice that the bear was lying on top of a guy?
No.
And Bernie can't bear to watch this.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Must have left his mate behind. The bear was lying on top of a guy. Oh yeah, he was. Oh, a Stormcloak soldier.
How did that happen?
Well, I think the soldier came off worse than the bear attack. The hide
That's
helmet
gotta be very heavy.
is, yeah, but it's worth more than... It's got a better value for weight than some of the other stuff that I've carried, so... Okay.
Also, just to make this sound more attractive, Babon points out that in Riften there's the best shop in the entirety of Skyrim because you can sell anything there. Even stolen things.
I don't have stolen things, or the only stolen things I have I've eaten.
You haven't eaten that lockpick yet, have you?
Oh yeah, I might have a stolen lockpick. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. I have one stolen lockpick. Written this way.
Bernie is having a moment of silence for his fallen brother.
I think his fallen brother must have been suffering from a bit of madness. What's that?
A tree.
No, that.
A river. A castle.
Bandits. We shall come back one day and deal with that. It's a shame I can't discover it, actually, just so I know where it is. Nah, it'd be too much difficulty getting back on the road. I don't want to bother with it now because I'm full. Ooh. Eggs. Mushrooms.
You're full, but you still got some space for eggs and mushrooms.
Yeah, you know, and I can always eat them if they weigh me down too much.
Something tells me chat is currently slowly steering towards more bear puns. Which I'm not happy with. I preferred the leg puns. Oh yeah, that's right. You can leave a mark of your own on the map. You know, a custom marker.
Yeah, I'm sure we will come back here again. Whoa!
Oh, please don't get that close to the spider.
Hey, I didn't ask to be that close to the spider.
I'll be honest with you, if spiders that big would exist where I'm living, I'd die on the spot.
You'd move house.
No, I don't move house, I'll just die. I don't want to deal with that. Ever. Oh no, spiders. Do we have any advocates for spiders in chat, just so I'm not offending them?
What's this?
A ruin?
I don't want to explore ruins, because...
Well, just waddle past it to get the marker.
Okay, we found it. Let's move on. Oh.
Bernie points out that if you had placed down a custom marker, you wouldn't remember what it was for in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I'd have them everywhere.
But Bomb points out that somewhere around here there could be a chest with an elven bow. I wouldn't go looking for it if I were you.
No, I shall... I'll wait until I've sold my inventory before...
Hold on a second,
What?
Bomb. Why would you want to try and distract her with an elven bow when she's currently on her way to Riften?
Well,
you're sabotaging yourself.
Was it... How do I crouch again? Shift?
Control.
Control. Alright, it's left click.
Punch the air. The Bomb is talking about exploding spiders now. I'll be honest, if I had exploding spiders around, I also wouldn't want to live here.
Okay, it's gone off into the woods.
Alfie believes...
it's over that way somewhere.
Sorry. Alfie believes that I seem to be the type of take off and nuke the site from orbit person when it comes to spiders. Well, you'd be surprised. With the most normal spiders, I'm, usually fairly lenient. I'll have my big glass thing that I put over them, and then I shovel a piece of cardboard underneath it and slowly walk them outside like, nice person. And then throw them as far away as possible.
I can contest to this, because I have seen Mia throw them off the balcony.
Now I'm feeling bad for them, but usually they should survive that fall, right?
Ah, bandit country. Okay, I can't go over there, otherwise I'll end up in a...
Oh, no. That was a movie reference, and I just butchered it with my story about compassion for spiders. Have you seen the Aliens movie?
A very long time ago, yes.
I haven't. They're scary.
I saw the first one. I can't remember which other of the series I've seen.
I still don't like them. They look slimy and gross. And scary, again. Bernie's wondering if the stream delay is higher on Twitch than on YouTube.
It varies. Sometimes it's one and sometimes it's the other that has a longer delay.
Yeah, I think that has something to do with Restream, because at the start when we're getting into using Restream, Twitch was usually there immediately, while YouTube took ages to show up. But now it's the other way around, in which YouTube boots up first and Twitch takes ages to come through. Relatively speaking. So, how's your hiking coming along?
Well, there was some strange things going on there with, like wood, sort of.
Strange things with wood.
Yeah.
Elaborate. Like the trees start dancing.
Like a half circle. I'm not walking backwards, am I? Because there's a dead spider here.
Would you mind looking slightly to the left? That's the right.
Yeah, 1 second. Hello! Man in the woods.
Those flames get out of control, and you're gonna wish they hadn't.
Okay. I saw a bird's nest.
Who builds their nest on the ground like this?
Alright, looking slightly to the left.
Okay, you're still on the right path. I guess the old orc just killed a spider.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, there's more spiders up ahead.
Oh, the game doesn't like me today, it seems.
Ah!
Oh, Lydia's already on the case.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, old orc. Oh, there's so much around here. I just want to go exploring. But I need to go unload my inventory first and try not to get too distracted by things off to the side. Oh, wolf. Toast it first.
That looked wonky.
It felt a bit wonky, actually.
Bomb points out that if we two were actually to play together, I could use a laser pointer to stop you from getting distracted.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Look, the magical shiny dot in the distance. It taunts you with riches. Go get it.
Oh, look at that tower.
Yeah, that is a very nice tower there. Vladdy doesn't think it would work for long. I think the tower's connected to a castle.
Hmm. Look, I'm not even stopping to raid all of the birds' nests that I'm seeing.
Probably because you're slowly getting too full.
Yeah. I keep hearing something off to my right, but it might just be Lydia behind me.
Lydia's just whispering in your ear occasionally.
And look at that place there as well.
Yeah, that's
I
on an
want to go
island.
explore all these places.
Well, just...
Is that rift in ahead?
Yeah, it is.
Are we nearly there yet?
Not nearly, but almost.
Oh, here's the bloke.
Someone do something!
Okay, I'll do something. Lydia, get onto it while I talk with this guy.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has...
He thought that he was going to attack you.
I thought he was about to attack me. Oh, it's a troll, look.
Why are you walking towards it then? The farmer is dead. And now it's you. Oh, okay. What did just run past you? Try another fire spell?
Fire spells aren't doing that much damage.
They'll do damage over time.
Got it. Okay, moving on.
Anyway, Alfie reassures you that there's no need to actually go exploring everything around you at the moment, because the quest you'll find in Riften will lead you to these towers and ruins.
Oh, cool. Oh.
She's going chasing after butterflies again. Why are they called butterflies?
I have no idea.
They look nothing like butter.
Do you think we used to make butter out of butterflies?
Oh, good heavens, please don't make me think about that.
I know, it's a bit gross, isn't it?
A bit, yeah.
There's a windmill.
That it is.
What's over the bridge?
I don't know. That's for you to find out.
It's not the town, though, is it?
I don't know.
It looks like the town's up ahead. In fact, the signpost there should say. Riften, yeah.
Ah, okay.
People with... Armed people by the...
That's normal.
Okay. They're not
Potatoes
bandits.
returned with soup and wants to know what he missed.
Bit of troll killing.
Loads of spiders. We had a longer discussion about spiders.
Riften guards.
Everything's in order.
Everything's in order. Hello.
Aye, now that's some fine armour. Good old-fashioned steel.
Thank you. Hello.
Keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Don't worry, I'm good with dragons.
I don't think spotting the dragon would do you much good, especially if it's already swooping down.
True.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a
What?
dragon, so can we.
Apparently, there is an old myth that old wives' tales say that witches, disguised as butterflies, still uncovered butter and milk, which is where the name came from.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Weird. And Bernie summarized your experience so far with a dead bear, a dead troll, and that's it.
Lots of birds' nests and a few butterflies. Whoa!
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Why? Why? What's going on?
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
How about you let me in anyway?
Keep it. Not worth going to prison over.
Okay. North gate. So are we on the south side?
Yeah.
How do we
Also,
get
say
round
hello
to
to Muhammad
the
El
north?
Shinway.
Hello.
Shinaway. Shinawi?
Hello, Muhammad. How's that? Can I swim round?
Well, I don't know, you're a cat.
Yeah, I'm a good swimmer.
You're still a cat. Well, if you're already in the water, you might as well walk in through the docks.
I know, I was just thinking there's got to be another way up here. There we go. They don't mind me searching their sacks, however...
I suppose not. But do you really need 3 kilos of flour?
There might be useful things in one of those sacks. Witch's cottage. That's why the broomstick stood outside.
No, it's not.
Okay, where's the... Is that a general goods store?
No, it's a
That's
brewery.
a brewery.
Just walk around to the left here and up the... There you go, up the stairs. Well, they have a guard out here.
Hello.
There's nothing else to discuss. Use the north gate
Oh.
if you
The
want
north
to
gate.
Riften.
Okay.
I didn't know that they blocked that off too.
So the north gate would be somewhere around here, I'm guessing? Do I need to swim around there
Yeah,
and come
you
back
need
in?
to.
Okay, right. So I've got to find a way down.
What? No, just jump over the railing there. You'll survive. That didn't look gracious at all. You just belly flopped into the water there.
I'm a cat.
Yeah,
Gracious
cat.
swimming is not my thing.
No, stop. Where are you going?
Up the hill and round? I'm getting on the path.
Fine.
I presume that the gate will be on the path.
Yeah.
This looks like a path.
Okay. Fine. You win.
And... So the gate is up here?
Oh wow, that's a bit
Riften
drastic.
Stables.
But one wants you to go to the market, do the quest, and then kill the woman.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Visitor's tax. What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
I was going to say this is obviously a shakedown. It's obviously this is obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay. I don't want any more
It's been a pleasure doing
trouble.
business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
You just wasted almost 200 gold pieces.
I'll soon get that back.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Okay.
Huh?
Lydia said, huh?
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I'm a good thing. Hello.
No, you're not.
Hello.
I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You're about to steal everything here.
Hello.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yeah. You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Wow. So why are you here?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike.
No.
Seek challenge and great fortune.
Yeah.
But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Okay. So tell me about this Blackbriar family you were just talking about.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
And who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
I see. And tell me about the Thieves' Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I try not to care.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
He saved your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
Safe
nice to meet
travels.
you.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Only if it's worth looking for? No, just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
We know the Blackbriars.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
Where I sell this gem. Tell me what the gem's worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Find her who? Know anything about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Okay. Other than that, I'll try to... What do you know about them?
Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
She sounds like someone I'm not going to get on with. Okay.
Seeing you around.
I'm sure you will.
Say hello to Temeka Jackson.
Hello, Temeko Jackson? Is that
Temeka.
Temeka Jackson.
I assume. They want you to get the woman's glass sword.
The woman's glass sword?
Apparently, according to Muhammad El-Shanaway, it's a quest that you have to return...
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
There's an altercation.
Last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Okay.
As I was trying to say,
Yes,
according to Muhammad Al-Shinawi, it's a quest line that you have to return to her for a few days later. It's apparently a very nice glass sword.
Okay.
Also, Muhammad El-Shinawi wants to know if you know about the lore of the game. You know, the dwarves and the Fulmer and stuff.
Every time I start an episode, I start a session, we read one of the books, and so I am quite familiar now with the lore, because I've read a lot of the books to choose which books to read.
Now, in the meantime, Babon wants to kill the orphans.
Oh yeah, I've got to kill the orphans here, haven't I?
No, just the woman who runs the orphanage, not the orphans themselves. That would be a bit cruel, don't you think? They already lost their parents.
Yeah, that's your house.
Shoo.
That's where Mia lives.
Take cowards.
Very nice house. It's got a sea view.
I think I'll put away my... so, sorry, I know we've been held up with lots of talking and dialogue and stuff. Has chat been saying anything else?
Yeah, Potato was trying to make another joke by saying that building a tree house is the biggest insult to a tree. Here, I killed your friend, now hold him! Alf retorts that you don't know if the trees were actually friends. Maybe they didn't like each other. So, holding him might be nice for him, I guess.
Indeed, could be.
Oh, okay. Babom says, please kill the orphans. This stream is going so well, don't stop now. I think you can take it too far if you go about killing some children. And the worst part is, she does have the mod that enables her to do that.
I can kill the children.
Also, say hello to Johnny Layton.
Hello, Johnny Layton.
Who just sends an emoticon with the sunglasses to you. So that's nice, I suppose.
Let's see what this guy's got to say. Hello, you were having a bit of a talk there, I saw.
Huh? What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in? Because I'm nosy.
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details. I might see some worth in it for myself.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I thought you were going to say go kill Sapphire for me, but alright, how much money?
You will? Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Well, yeah, if you keep like making fool decisions like that.
Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Right, shall we head into
I can
the
smell a
inn?
horse discount coming in as soon as you fix that problem. In the meantime, Mohammed points out that the orphanage is an old lady who abuses children. He sometimes loads up the game to resurrect her and kill her again, which is a bit drastic. And Babom begins singing copyrighted songs that I shall only read out. He says, "Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. He's having a good time. He's having a ball." And Bernie Bear wants you to adopt a kit, for which it would be a bit too late if we follow Babom's advice and kill every child in the orphanage.
Right, I'm going to head into the Bee and Barb, unless there's anything else you want to tell me about, chap.
Don't you want to walk to the market? I think you should walk to the market.
People
really want you to walk...
I want to sell some stuff before I go anywhere
tavern.
near...
You can only sell goat legs there.
Got the coin?
Oh.
You've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Who was talking to me?
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kai.
Never done an honest day's work in your life.
Will you all stop talking at once?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramar. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well,
Fancy
Talon.
yourself the adventuring
I'll
type,
remove
eh?
myself from
Shush.
It's just as well.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all
New
sin
around
in
Riften?
peace.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
God, all these people talking at the same time. So I want to speak to this
very
guy. Hello.
Can I help you, my daughter?
So
Hold on, that's fairly common in a tavern. People talking at the same time is a thing that happens.
not all to me at once. What's this about the Temple of Mara?
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
I could have a wedding at the temple? Why would I want to know this?
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
You're asking? I mean, don't you want to get on with Jizarga?
I didn't necessarily want that much of a commitment. Do I look like a kind of committing cat?
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
No, not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Why would I want an amulet of Mara?
To marry somebody.
Yeah, but why?
Sure, I don't know, so you can have them in your house.
Can you tell me about Mara's beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate
I'm
her
not
gifts
drinking.
in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
I don't know why I would want to know this either, but do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
Alright, here's a 5
Thank
gold.
you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
Do I need an amulet of Mara for any
you
particular
don't.
reason?
You just tab out, walk to the bar,
I'm
and
just
sell
wondering
your
why.
goods.
Return to her benevolence and safety.
Okay. Now let's have a chat
Never
with the
done
bar.
work in your life for all that coin you
Where's that Argonian? Not
Yeah,
her,
what do
the
you
other
want?
Argonian.
She's the...
The meadery. We can talk.
Just trying to stay away from all the other people trying to talk to me. Hello, Talonjai.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks. you let me know.
You mentioned special drinks? I like special
3,
drinks.
In fact, they're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you.
Sounds like a nice cocktail.
Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top.
Sounds worth a go.
Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Sounds a bit heavy on the blasting and a little light on the flavour. I prefer to, whilst I don't mind a little bit of a blast myself, I like to be heavy on the flavour. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
What's the Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Okay. And I don't know why I would want to ask you this without, like, when I've only just bumped into you and I don't know who she is, but... Or he. How did you meet Kareva?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I could find those for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Okay. Can you tell me about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
So it's all about religion for you then. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Now that you're doing that, let me quickly catch up with chat. If I caught this correctly, Mohammed was wondering what mods you're using. All the mods Sal is using are listed in the description on YouTube. Just scroll to the bottom and you should find them if you're still confused about them. Also, in regards to the orphanage, feel free to keep on selling your things.
I've got nothing to sell him.
Okay, good. Carry on then. I'll catch up with chat later as soon as you're at the shop.
Well, I'm looking at the time and it's probably too late to go to a shop.
If you'll excuse me,
so I need to talk to lots of people. So, but I'm quite happy to sort of just stand around and watch what's going on a little.
Okay,
while you
I'll
tell me
make
what's going on with
summary short and quick and spicy, but one wants to have no witnesses in the orphanage, so you're supposed to kill them all, even the pet fish. But that's wrong. Fish are friends and not food. Johnny Layton usually plays space engineers, but this game...
Oh, so do we.
Yeah, but this game looks like it would look great in VR. I beg to differ. Both Skyrim and Space Engineers are heavy on disorienting, animations that play automatically, and you not immediately, but fairly quickly lose orientation and get a bit of seasickness while playing that. So, not sure about that.
Mir's not got a great deal of experience with VR, though, have you?
I've got more experience with VR than you do.
No, I'll tell you about my experience with VR. I'll have you know.
Well, I was the only one who wore the VR goggles at that convention.
That's true, yes, you did try on the VR goggles.
Give them an inch and they'll take them
Shush people.
I'll tell you one thing. If you don't make peace with them soon, you may get a walkout on your hands. Then we'll both be in trouble.
I'll have you know that I was involved in VR in its very early days. But there you go.
How rude.
Right.
But one wants you to get married to Lydia. And in regards to comments
She's quite fetching.
towards SkyAmigo, Potato
SkyAmigo.
wonders that Rara would be the kind of cat to sleep with the entire college and then leave a high-priced massage service bill to everyone and leave with a massive bag of gold. That would be a bit bad because she's still supposed to spend her time there, finish the semester, so, you know.
Yeah. I don't go around charging for my services.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Let's see what
can
she
I
has
get
to
you?
say.
Meat? Wine?
What's the word around town?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
I see. Okay.
Come back and see us again.
I'm sure I shall. No rumours, huh?
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
I don't know.
And what might you need?
Tell me about the misery then.
Lady Maven could buy
Oh.
or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
I've run into a few troubleshooters myself recently. So you run the Blackbriar Meadery?
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us.
I see.
Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, that was important.
All right, let's talk to some more people around
Sorry,
here.
I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Who for?
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me.
Who?
It was my sister, Lydia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
I see. Anything in chat before I move on?
Loads of things in chat, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to summarize it all between conversations that you're having there.
I don't know why I want to know about your parents, but do tell.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda.
Okay.
My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
Are you at odds with them?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Well, so glad you got that off your chest. So you work at the meadery?
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us.
Must be
My
good
name
meat.
may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Okay.
It's been good talking to you.
Yeah, you obviously needed someone to talk to. Shall I talk to this guy, or do you want to just tell me a bit about chat?
I can try, but I'm worried that somebody will just start talking in the middle of it. You stand in the broom closet.
I'll stand in the broom closet for a minute. Yep.
So Babom is pointing out that we're drawing close to the end of the stream. The time he's given is probably out of date by now, but he's right. And Bernie Bear wants to know if we can have some stream overtime, pretty please. Alfie points out that you could always just pay Babom to not announce the end time. Then again, Babom states that he would never accept a bribe with a winking smiley. He doesn't have a Discord for that sort of thing or anything. Bernie Bear's pointing out that these Argonians are monsters. They've done something horrible to another fellow bear. And Johnny Layton has been in the Navy, so seasickness is not a problem for him. I'm not sure if you can call VR sickness the same as seasickness, but I thought it would be a nice comparison, so as used seasickness. But you know, it's an individual bargain whether or not you can work with VR or not. I've heard of a lot of people who can't. Boehm says that the upside is that you're at least not, skinning bears in the wilderness, Sal. So that's nice.
True. Mm-hmm.
Potato wants to know if Roy's the type of cat that just does it all for fun.
Well, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
Babom says killing children is good stream content. And Mohammed points out that these two Argonians will hate your guts. And two other shopkeepers as well if you do the first quest of the Thieves Guild.
Well,
so if you like them, you probably shouldn't join the Thieves Guild, which would naturally upset Babom, and that's what we're all here for. In that context, Babom says it's now 6 minutes till the end.
Okay.
And for Vladdy, it's 6 minutes till midnight, and for Bernie, it's 6 minutes till 11.
Okay, and is that everything?
That's all. You can go on your way again.
Right. What I'll do then, we'll have a chat with a few more people in the pub here before we call stream to an end. Let's see if we pick up any quests or things.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Oh, you're his dad. Did you not just overhear everything that he was telling me in private? Why do you hate the Empire so much?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty.
I thought that was a whole era ago.
Is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
Okay, what happened to your daughter, even though your son's already told me?
Lydia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
I see.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Yeah.
Carry on speaking with all the other people. You might want to sell things between the streams, right?
Yeah, can do that.
But unfortunately, there is a heavily scripted event happening right outside the door at the marketplace, which would be nice to be caught on stream. And if you try to save that for the stream, you won't be able to sell things in between them without leaving the city and going to Whiterun.
Okay, so shall we grant... Who was it who asked for an overtime?
Bernie Bear?
Should we grant Bernie's...
Well, according to Babom, you still have 2 minutes, so just make it quick.
But, I don't do things quickly.
Well, the Thieves Guild does things quickly, so...
But hang on, if I do this heavily scripted event, does that mean that people in there won't talk to me anymore?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, right. It's the middle of the night. Okay. Never mind then.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Let's talk to a few more people while time passes.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Sorry, I'm afraid
Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
Yeah, another
If
time.
you change your mind, seek me out here.
I like Lydia. Thank you. Let's have a chat with these guys.
Never
Hello.
done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh, lass?
Might be true. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
My wealth is absolutely none of your business.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Okay, I'm interested. What would I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Okay, and why are we doing this to Branche?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Okay, and how am I supposed to do all of this?
Do you want me to hold your hand as well?
Paul,
thank you. You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Sorry, thieving makes me sneeze. Okay.
Thieving makes you sneeze.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Oh, I've got to do it in broad daylight. I can't just do it at night. Okay.
Well, of course not.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Oh yeah, I've got to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you about Shadow's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt.
Stupid,
Look,
yeah.
This is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Hold on, quick thing. Say
yeah.
hello to the wise wizard.
Hello, wise wizard.
Carry on.
So, let's see. You and I both know this is a setup. I'll just pay it off him, drop the debt, or answer to me. You and I both know this is a setup.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
You already paid the guard at the gate 200 gold, so another 200 gold. You've got 18,000, says Alfie earlier.
Alright, I'll just pay it off for him.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
Shall do.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Anyway, Alfie's complaining that 70-odd voice artists listed, and yet they all sound the same.
Doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Alright, you.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Okay, I'm interested. What kind of message?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell.
This is the guy in prison,
I paid
isn't
Sibby
it?
half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
That's a bit more than you were initially suggesting, but yeah, it sounds easier than some things I've
you're
done.
A smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Okay. And why was Sibby in jail again?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why can't you go talk to him yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
Should I point out that both Babom and Vladdy early on pointed out that the stream should be over now?
I thought, yeah. I tell you what, because actually selling stuff isn't going to take me that long.
Yeah.
So I'd be scared talking to anyone in case I pick up a quest anyway.
Yeah.
So shall we call stream to an end here?
Probably, but hold on. One more question from Muhammad. The Stormcloaks are racist, but they want to worship their god only, and the Imperials hate Talos, the god we were talking about, but they aren't racist. But the Empire is currently fairly weak, and the Stormcloaks are strong, so which one will you join?
Right. Well, I have a theory about this, because actually the Empires don't hate Talos. They agreed to it because of, was it the Falmers?
Not the Falmer, the Thalmor.
Not the Falmer, the Thalmor, yeah. Got them into a deal which they took at a point when they were weak, and one of the things they agreed to was to ban the worshipping of Talos, which was a weak thing to do. But having read what was going on at the time, I understood why the Emperor capitulated.
Yeah, in that regard, Wise Wizard points out that the Imperials just have their hands tied. Get it right.
Yeah. I know. I think that with what's going on in the Empire at the moment, you have to look at Tamriel as a whole and not just what's going on in Skyrim. And although I am sympathetic towards the Stormcloaks. I'm not the best with names. I actually think that the best thing that we could do as a peoples, all of us, if I was stood on my soapbox here, I would be saying, put all of your petty little nationalistic interests to one side and support the Empire, because actually it's the Thalmor threat that is the biggest problem here. And if we were to stand by the side of the Emperor and all of us team up, then we could overthrow that deal that was done, and we could all live in peace together.
Good job. Wise Wizard hates the Aldmeri Dominion, though.
The Aldmeri Dominion in all of them, or just the Thalmor?
I assume he means all of them, because racism.
I don't know. Well, I read some of the stuff about this.
Alfie points out that the Thalmor are pronounced Talmor.
Okay.
How rude. I prefer my version, but anyway.
No doubt I shall continue to call them Falmer every so now and then anyway.
Muhammad tries to reason that the Empire couldn't beat the Thalmor, but the Stormcloaks, but the Stormcloaks, on the other hand, which are some farmers and mercenaries, are holding the Empire in a fairly, precarious position. So that is proof that the Empire is just weak at the moment.
Yeah.
I think you're disregarding some time that has passed between then and now. But,
What is that under there? Is it just a piece of straw? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, Potato screams for overtime tickles. And I'm going to skip a lot of messages because, woo, geez, people, you're talking.
We do usually encourage talking.
We're a bit late here. Say hello to Nuclear Spark 3.
Hello, Nuclear Spark 3?
Nuclear Spark 3.
Ah.
And
You'll have to help me out a bit more with that pronunciation.
Okay, help me.
We'll go for, I think, maybe Aesop?
We'll go for no English person. Anyway, let's bring the stream
You speak a little Russian, don't you?
Shoo. It's been a while.
I'm not even sure if that is Russian. But hello.
Anyway, we
Welcome
wanted
to
to
the
bring
stream.
the stream to an end now.
Yeah. We shall end the stream.
I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
What wasn't I clear about?
I just wanted to have a quick look down in the basement. Okay, it's quiet down here. Good place to end and start again.
Sure.
Right, everybody, we shall see you. Let's just pause things. We shall see you same time next week, 2 hours earlier than now. ish.
Well, that's not really how we do it.
Yeah.
Usually we first
8
mention,
PM.
if you like
Okay.
watching us, you can return again on Wednesday, where I, Mir, will be playing something that hasn't been decided yet at 8 PM GMT +1, which will be about 2 hours ago from now.
And my vote's for Shadwin. But, can we just mention Command & Conquer Red Alert 2?
Yeah, we can.
Because we had a look at Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, which you were all shouting about last night, and it's actually much more my kind of game than it is Mir's kind of game. And I don't have Red Alert 2, but I do have I've got Command & Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars, which we could play at some point if you're interested. Urban Empire, yeah. No, that's the thing I will stream next.
Bye, Wizards.
Bye, Wizard. But Mia won't be playing Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 because it is much more my kind of thing. Because I love that kind of game. I'm a big fan of Ages of Empires.
She doesn't want me
and
to
Command
have
&
that
Conquer.
sort of enjoyment.
Yeah.
So she just wants to hog it all to herself.
You looked at it, Mira, and said it's not really my kind of thing.
Just because I don't really like American.
If you want to play it, Mira, you can play it.
We can't both be playing it on stream. That's silly.
I can play it off stream if you want to. Mira, you're talking yourself into a corner here. Is this
I
a corner you
already
really
did.
want? Anyway, I'm hoping for Shadwin. I really want Mira to play Shadwin. Because I've only seen the opening of Shadwin and I want to see what happens next. So anyway, that will be Wednesday at 8 PM GMT +1, which is London time.
You didn't really follow up on your Command and Conquer thing. When's that going to happen?
I don't know, sometime. But I will be streaming some Command and Conquer at some point. But it might be Tiberian Wars because I've got it.
The Potato claims that the servers for Command and Conquer 3 are dead.
That's only for multiplayer though, and I might do the story mode.
We'll see about that. And if you'd much rather prefer Sal's performance in Skyrim, tune in next week on Thursday at 8 PM GMT +1, where she'll be continuing her adventure in Skyrim. And Babom did point out that the next stream will probably feature dead children.
Maybe. And there may be chance that if I can drag myself away from Project High Rise or City Skylines or any of the other things which are currently distracting me, then
don't promise them that.
I'm not promising anything. I'm saying there may be
like
random
that. But
streams.
already believes that this is a promise because you mentioned Urban Empire. Anyway, start doing your dramatic cut-off.
Okay, London time, you mean BST? Yeah, not many people are, like, our viewers are mostly international and not that many people know what British summertime is, so, but London time's an easy thing for people to look up. Anyway, so I can't
GMT +1 sounds better though.
Yeah, it's still hard to look up. I can't do a dramatic cut-off because you can't with...
Yes, of course you can. Look at me. I usually do it fairly well.